Home is not just where you were born, it is where your hands build. It is where your skills grow. It is where your heart finds peace. To all Burkinabè living abroad, I say today, your country needs you. Your motherland calls. Come home, not to visit, but to build. You studied in Paris, you worked in New York, you built companies in Germany, you healed patients in Canada, but your country needs you now more than ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Ibrahim Traoré's era. It is happening, a movement unlike anything seen before in West Africa. Over 7,000 Burkinabè doctors, nurses, engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs who once worked in Europe, America, and other African countries are coming home. Why? Because one leader called them. Because one man told them, this is the time to rebuild. President Ibrahim Traoré made a national speech calling all Burkinabè in the diaspora to come back and help their country. And now they are answering that call. This is not just a story about people coming home. This is a story of national rebirth. Let me walk you through how it happened, what it means, and why this could change the entire future of Burkina Faso. In early 2025, Traoré stood in front of the nation, not just speaking to those inside Burkina Faso, but to every Burkinabè abroad. He said, "You studied in Paris, you worked in New York, you built companies in Germany, you healed patients in Canada, but your country needs you now more than ever." He didn't beg, he invited. He told them that their skills were not meant to stay locked in foreign lands, that the time to serve their own people had come. The speech went viral, across Europe, across America, across every African country where Burkinabè live and work. And the response? Powerful. The Burkinabè in the diaspora did not ignore the call. Many said Traoré's words touched their hearts. Doctors said, "We treat strangers, but our own people suffer back home." Engineers said, "We build cities elsewhere, but our villages lack roads." Entrepreneurs said, "We create wealth abroad, but our people remain poor." Traoré's message made them rethink, and they decided, it's time to go home. But it's not just emotion. Traoré made a plan to welcome them. Special visa-free re-entry for diaspora members, housing assistance for returning families, tax breaks for businesses started by returnees, national recognition for those contributing skills, guaranteed jobs in hospitals, schools, and industries. This wasn't just a speech. It was a structured national program called Project Rebuild. Over 7,000 Burkinabè professionals have already registered to return under the program. 1,200 doctors and nurses, 2,500 engineers who are civil, electrical, and mechanical engineers, 600 scientists including researchers and laboratory experts, 1,100 entrepreneurs and investors, 1,700 other skilled professionals who are teachers, IT experts, and architects. And every week more join. Plane tickets are booked, shipping containers are packed, families are preparing to start new lives back home. Let's talk about Jean-Baptiste. He's a cardiac surgeon, lived in France for 20 years. He saw Traoré's speech online, and he wept. He said, "I realized I had been fixing hearts abroad while my own heart was broken for my country." Next month he returns. He will open the first cardiovascular center in Ouagadougou, or meet Aminata. She's an IT entrepreneur from Canada. She's built apps for big companies. But now she's coming home to launch Faso Tech, a startup hub for young Burkinabè programmers. She said, "I want to teach the next generation that we can build Google in Burkina." These are not just returnees. They are revolutionaries. Traoré has assigned key sectors for diaspora involvement: healthcare, building new hospitals, clinics and mobile health services, infrastructure, roads, dams, bridges, and housing projects, technology, developing IT sectors, cybersecurity and digital education, agriculture, modernizing farms and creating food processing industries, entrepreneurship, starting businesses, creating jobs, mentoring youth. Each returning professional is paired with a local counterpart to ensure skills transfer. Every sector will feel their impact. As the first returnees arrived, Burkina Faso celebrated. At airports, crowds greeted them. Drummers played. Children danced. Officials gave flowers. Villages held welcome ceremonies. One woman said, "We never thought we'd see our children come back, but Traoré brought them home." It's more than patriotism. It's hope restored. Burkinabè people now see their doctors, their engineers, their leaders, returning not as strangers, but as saviors. Of course, it's not all easy. But Traoré's government is working hard to fix these problems. He said, "You came to help us build, and we will build the foundation for you to succeed." Special task forces are assigned to solve returnee problems quickly. The goal: no returning Burkinabè should regret their choice. Burkina Faso's Diaspora return program is now being watched by other African nations. Mali, Niger, and Chad are considering similar calls to their citizens abroad. This is the first time a West African nation is reversing the brain drain so successfully. Traoré's plan shows that Africans abroad are not lost. They're waiting for a reason to return. And when called by the right leader, they will come. They don't need promises, they need purpose. And Traoré has given them that purpose. Burkina Faso's new hospitals will not be built by foreign aid. Its roads will not be laid by outsiders. Its apps will not be coded by strangers. They will be built by Burkinabè, by those who once left, but who now return. Because Traoré called, and they answered. This is Ibrahim Traoré's era, and in this era, every child of the soil returns to build the home they dreamed of.